Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Manchester United.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I think this fella, Alex Grimaldo, is about as attacking as a modern-day fullback can be. And the game has changed to really suit that for many a fullback in the modern game. Once upon a time, fullbacks would generally hold their position, but now they're given license to get forward and make crazy runs, even into the box, getting in centre-forwards positions at times.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Tapsoba. And Tapsoba. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Decent chance! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Could be danger here. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Mbappe. Ceballos. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Picked out brilliantly. Vinicius Junior might just make this. And here's Thuram. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Pete.
Oh, shooting chance! Chouameni. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Chouameni. And it's Conte. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
France are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Looking for options for movement. Vinicius Junior. Madrid are looking to break at pace. And here's Thuram. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the counter is on. He can run onto that. Koundé. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chouameni. Olise. Now it's Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Thuram. Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. Chouameni. Now Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? That's a throw. Nicely shaped ball. No, that was never going to make it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe. And it's Doué. Over to the left. And here's Kante. And it's Chouameni. Doué. Olise! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Showing good feet. Olise. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shot could be on. He is shapes to shoot. Goal, France! And France are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
France have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Mbappe. France leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Ceballos really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well,
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
France head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
He's played it back. Bellingham producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's found a way past. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. It's a promising position. And it's Tchouaméni. Ceballos. That's Rudiger. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Elise.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 19, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 7, el dorsal
Drilled in
10,
low.
el dorsal 2.
Not pretty, but it gets the job
Serán
done.
sustituidos por el dorsal
Still
8,
just a single
el
goal
dorsal
between the
21,
sides.
el dorsal 11,
France
el
do have a
dorsal
chance to
16,
counter here.
El dorsal 12.
It's
Cambio
a
de
jarring
jugadores.
tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And the shot! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de
And
jugadores.
very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class.
Chance for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Thuram actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. done very well to take that back. France are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That'll be a throw. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. France do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
France making another change here. Alexander-Arnold. And smartly reclaimed. Dembele. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Dembele. Chouameni. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Decent progress down the left. And he's managed to get free. Just a quarter of an hour to play. It's a really well-measured ball. And that's played in low. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Thuram. There they go, hunting in packs. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Mbappe is onto this. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Rodrigo. The final 5 minutes. And here's Thuram. Guendouzi. Thuram. That's a good ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Thuram. And here's Mbappe. And here's Thuram. Takes a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
5 minutes to add. Now it's Thuram. Played out to the right. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. This is Dembele. Brahim Diaz.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Camavinga. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 22.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Eder Militao, and he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Tchouaméni. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Rodrigo. Camavinga. And there's his chance to lead the counter. France finding their passes. That's a sharp pass. Out to the right. Rodrigo. Cleared away.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Thuram looking to add to his goal. No outsmarting him this time.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Asensio calmly anticipates. Brahim Diaz. Camavinga running with the ball. Guendouzi. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's been taken short. And here's Dembele. And here's Camavinga. Oh, he's played it in low. And it's hoisted clear. And the finish! And with that, we've reached the halfway point of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Cambio de jugadores.
And we're off for the final time. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Now this could be a chance. Asensio did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Tchouaméni. Probing pass, and he's cut it out, nicely spread.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Kolo Muani, and here's Camavinga. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Rabiot gets across and deals with it. Oh, he's taken it. Valverde. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Now it's Kolo Muani. Thuram.
And he's had it nicked away. Chance here to counter. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Valverde. Threads one in. He's a sharp little ball here. Alexander-Arnold gets into some space. And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
The referee has ended the second half of extra time. All square. Some weary legs out there. So who has it left in them to take? No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outsteered him there, which gave him the edge.
Colomwani next in line, and here he is. Oh, it's a really good save.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Howson is the man who's second in line.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked a spot, and didn't change.
Dembele is looking to do his bit. Big character, big moment, big save. Madrid with the chance to go 2 up. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Thuram is the third man to step forward. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Madrid are looking for comfort. Oh, what a save!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Rabiot is the fourth man to step up. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
He just did what he was asked.
Brahim Diaz comes forward for the 5th of 5.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
France are looking to save match point. Oh, it's been saved! And that's it! So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Now it's Thuram. Elise, and he was alert to it. Shoots! Fantastic from Elise!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Madrid, and he shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's heaved it away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Plenty to aim at here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's definitely not his best. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Doué. Now it's Mbappe. Chouameni. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, played right into his path. Look at the space here. Shapes to shoot. Chance. Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Bellingham cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Vinicius Junior looks to get on the end of this. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Mbappe. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Howson. Elise. Here's Chouameni. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Ceballos. Oh, they can break here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Elise gets into a good position. Mbappe, now it's Vinicius Junior.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Upamecano promptly onto that, and that is that. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Doué. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That has not gone well. With Rudiger. Eder Militao. And it's Tchouaméni. Hernandez. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Conte. The final seconds now. That looks a good ball through. Now there's and the shot! Goal! France! And again they hit the front.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job.
And we've reached half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
France head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Tchouaméni and Dani Ceballos. Now it's Bellingham. Some really good ball movement. Saliba getting this one clear. Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Ceballos. Eder Militao. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Eder Militao. And it's Ceballos. And it's Carvajal. Can he get it through? He's having a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tchouaméni pinches it off him. Thuram, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's in a good position. There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Knocks it into space. Shot could be on.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Ceballos. And that has been swung wide. And the ball is out of play.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
We have got
7,
changes here from
el
both
dorsal
sides, in
10,
fact.
El dorsal 5. El dorsal
Brahim
19,
Diaz.
El dorsal 2. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11, el dorsal 16, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 8, el
That's
dorsal
Rudiger.
12. Se va a realizar un cambio de
Howson.
jugadores.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Fofana with the clearance. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rudiger. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Tries to play it through. Now this could be a chance.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he's there to belt it away. Howson. Great defending, strong and determined. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Brahim Diaz.
Rodrigo. Nice sequence of passes, this. Camavinga. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Chouameni. Brahim Diaz. For Valverde. Nicely shaped ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Very much into the last knockings. Opts for safety. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Garcia. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. And he can clear it away. And they've got rid. And that's it. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Chouameni. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. And they've got rid. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Carvajal, is one of the most adventurous fullbacks around, Peter. He's definitely come a long way since he had to go to Germany to look for first-team opportunities. That move actually aided his development in a very big way, as it happens, especially the defensive and physical side. It's toughened him.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Ceballos. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Look at the space here, and the finish! Goal, France! Thuram duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Driving forward. Doué. And it's Doué. He opts to go forward. Well read, nice interception. Tries to play it through. That is a great pick out. Now it's Thuram. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Doué running with the ball. Chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Thuram at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on until...
Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Vinicius Junior could try cutting inside here. Vinicius Junior is flagged offside. Vinicius Junior. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Olise. Mbappe. Now it's Kante. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, that's fabulous. Carvajal did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Saliba gets over and intercepts. And it's Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played. And the referee brings the first half to a close. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
France go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Big chance! It's hit the upright. Bellingham. The less said about that pass, the better. Now it's Thuram. Carvajal. Madrid finding their passes. Carvajal. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Nicely spread. Howson cuts it out. Thuram receives it in a good position here. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now, can he find a finish? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He is through here. And he's in on goal. Howson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's on his way! Oh, super ball! Tries a shot! A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Doué, being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Tries to pass it through. Mbappe! In for the pieces! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 2 then.
El dorsal 7, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 19, el dorsal 2. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
And a
16,
chance!
el dorsal
It's anyone's ball
el
now.
dorsal 21, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 12. Se va a realizar
Well
un
read.
cambio de jugadores.
The danger is averted. Dembele. And it's Rudiger. And here's Rodrigo. The ball has bounced loose now.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now, he's just misjudged that one. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Could be danger here. He's shifting through the gears here. He's going to have to tune his... Oh, he's been caught napping. Dembele. He's a sharp little ball here. That's the keeper's ball. Alexander-Arnold. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Camavinga. Rodrigo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. No, he's not getting his way this time. He's got away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has ended up in no man's land. Dembele. And the pass is intercepted.
Pretty robust defending.
Camavinga. And it's Dembele. Now it's Camavinga. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Rabiot. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Brahim Diaz. He's having a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Alexander-Arnold gets flagged offside. Chouameni does really well to win the ball there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Drilled in low. Goes for a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Brahim Diaz is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Now it's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Valverde. Valverde goes steaming forward. And it's Chouameni. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Great ball if he can get there. Eder Militao gets across to intercept that. Brahim Diaz. And there goes the final whistle. France are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here.
Thuram really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Hernandez has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off. And he's quick to snatch it back.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I've always liked the look of Richarlison, Peter, someone who made a very interesting choice to take on the English game when very young. That's helped him develop his all-round game now, and he's just as much an aerial threat as when he has the ball at his feet.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Conte. And here's Mbappe. Doué tries to pass it through. Well, there's the clearance. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's running through. Pedro Porro. Can he get it through? And it's made its way to him. This looks promising. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. He's on it. Can he get away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
France are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Good ball, good take. He's played it back. João Palhinha touches it back. Goes for a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now it's Richarlison. Hernandez. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Pedro Porro. He won't be happy with that one. Xavi Simons. That's a good ball out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pedro Porro picks it up out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe. Mbappe running with the ball. He's got away. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Drilled in low. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Distributed tidily. That's a super give and go.
Solanke really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Out to the right. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's a searching pass. Good ball over the top. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Thuram. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van de Ven. And he goes cross-field. Now Pedro Porro. Saliba takes control of it and he's on the move.
1 minute added time.
And it's Doué. And he was quick to react. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
France really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Gives it back. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Knocks it into space. Danso gets a foot in here. Danso with the foul. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Pedro Porro. Now he's off and running. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Olise looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Spence. João Palhinha. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Thuram. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played.
And it's been given away. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defences, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, that's fabulous. Big header! Oh, no, a quite unbelievable miss.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides,
number
actually.
7, Javi Simons. Number 24. Number 8.
The most accurate
Coming on the
pass.
field. Number 39.
That has been slung wide.
Number 10.
Jalpalinia.
James Madison.
And here's Solanke.
Number 13.
He's in a great position here.
Number 13.
Swept in.
Bentanco. Substitution.
And he thumps it clear. Guendouzi. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
He's having a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Madison!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's worked it through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nice bit of trickery. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Some really good ball movement. And he's picked it up out wide. Dembele's delivery.
That's good defensive concentration. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? Vicario gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Camavinga. That's good running with the ball. Now this could be a chance. Guendouzi!
There will be 1
Jalpalinia.
minute added time.
Bentancur. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
Block, please report to the staff
So a
room
brief
immediately.
breather and then extra time.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Solanke.
90 minutes
Number
gone
4,
and nothing between them
Danson.
still.
Coming on the field, number 11.
And he's intervened well there.
Number 3,
Thuram. Bentancur. Pressing high and with purpose. Threads one in. Dembele in acres of space out wide. He rises! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Stood up well to him there. Thuram receives it in a good position here. Gently done. Mbappe, done delicately. João Palhinha.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Thuram. Van de Ven. Dragushin. Now that's well seen too. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Camavinga. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. That's going to go a long way. Extra time reaches half-time.
And we come to you now with a
So penalties loom ever closer. Is there anyone who can seize the day in the next 15 minutes?
Substitutions taking place.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? It's been cagey for this long. Will the last 15 minutes be any different? France do have a chance to counter here. Mbappe. Bentancur. Dragushin. Mbappe, out to the left it goes. He's found a way through. That's a throw. And it's Camavinga.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Looking for a runner. And he's forced to go back.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
And here's Dembele.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Maddison. Played in by Maddison. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Both sets of players have run themselves into the ground here, Peter. And as extra times go, I think I'll remember this for a while.
Pressure and nerve. After 2 inconclusive hours, it is penalties. Bentancur, first in line. And he does it with poise.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Barcola is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up.
Yeah, good pen that. He just did what he was asked.
Pedro Porro will take their second.
was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Rabiot is the second man to step up for his team. Down the middle, right where the keeper was standing.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
Maddison is the third man to step forward. Denied! He's made the save!
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target.
And stepping up, the skipper.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Tottenham looking to draw level.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Dembele is fourth up. Oh, good take, keeper committed himself.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Tottenham must score here to stay in it. Saved it! And that's won it! France have come through in the most dramatic fashion, and the show goes on. The ultimate test of nerve and mettle, and they have made the grade.
Well, it's been such a long match, and the penalty shoot.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'll be keeping an eye on this fella, Solanke, who I'm sure will be leading the line out there. He's very strong in the air, he's excellent with his back to goal, and he's really good at protecting the ball. For me, it's essential that he stays in that central position so he can make the most of those qualities and any chances.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. That's a little off target. Played out wide. Pedro Porro. And he's managed to get free. In towards the back stick. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. João Palhinha. Look at the space here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Chooses to go cross-field. João Palhinha. Fired deep towards the back post. And that has been knocked clear. Great vision. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. And it's Simons. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Romero makes the interception.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
And here's Wirtz. Vicario gets it clear. And that was very necessary. Ekitike stood up well to him there. Tottenham look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Mohamed Salah. João Palhinha. And it's Porro. Xavi Simons. Pedro Porro, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And here's Mohamed Salah.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
João Palhinha. Spence. Can he get on the end of this? And that's been charged, surely! It's there! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Tottenham are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Nice looking ball. Oh, that's clever. This looks promising. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's ended up in no man's land.
Solanke really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power.
Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Robertson. Now here's the delivery. Tries to get it clear. Solanke. And here's the chance to counter.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bissouma. Spence. Gravenberg. Passing is crisp and sharp. Isak.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
That's the first half. Let's hope for more of the same.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's a searching pass. Solanke receives it in a good position here.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Isak. Ekitike. He's in a good position. Isak! Oh, that's nice. He's found a way through. Ekitike! Nicely shaped ball. Skims one in. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He is through here. Tries to play it through, and he's onside. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Richarlison. Number 7.
It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's.
Number 8.
And it's Soboslai.
Number 24.
Liverpool do have options available on the bench if they want to get. And he shoots!
Coming on the field, number 39, Polo Muani.
And he's there to get it away.
James Maddison. Number 30, Bentancur.
Jones.
Number 13, Udogi. Number 11.
Is there any support? He might not need it.
Substitution
And the
taking
shots!
place.
Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Probing pass. Oh, that's superb. And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A case now of complete control. Maddison has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Pedro Porro. Konate. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, played right into his path. Face-to-face chance! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Bissouma does well to get it back. And it's Simons. Hernandez puts his foot on the gas. And here's Mbappe. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's being urged to shoot. Great chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
How can you overlook a player who has a name like this guy, Xavi Simons? He plays on either wing or as a false nine. He's quick, he's versatile, he's hard-working, he's coachable. They all say he has a great footballing IQ. And he's one of those catch-me-if-you-can types.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now there's a fine ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Spence showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Has a look and plays it forward. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Spence. Quarter of an hour played. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Doué. Picked out brilliantly. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of... Solanke! Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's there to get rid.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Conte. Mbappe. Mbappe goes steaming forward. Mbappe! Chance for a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Danso is there, and he can get that. Can he finish? Defending of the desperate variety. Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. Nicely shaped ball. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Olise. Van der Ven defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mbappe. João Palhinha.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
15 minutes till half-time. Pedro Porro. Mbappe. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's João Palhinha. João Palhinha. Upamecano attempts a clearance. Olise. Now it's Thuram. Van der Ven. That could spell trouble. Oh, played through for the wide man. And the flag has stayed down. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And here's Kante. Incoming delivery. Tottenham are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Olise. And here's Thuram. Olise. Olise! Now, who's going to be first to this? Bissouma gets it away. Conte. Now it's Tchouaméni. Nicely aimed pass. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Olise.
There will be one.
Look at the
more
space
added
here. Shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Thuram actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This possibly the last play of the half. Doué plays it short. It's run loose here. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
I'd just like to read out our fan club members.
So we reached the halfway point
today.
France ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
France are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Pass somewhat off target. Played back in. Pedro Porro providing an outlet on that chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Tottenham look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Pedro Porro. Oh, that's superb. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Pedro Porro. Now, what about a counter-attack? Olise being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Has a look and place it forward. Danso is there to clear. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Olise, good purposeful running this. Another save.
Olise really can't believe it, foiled by the keeper again.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. He's had it taken off him. Mbappe! Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And a chance! Sticks it away! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So, time for
Gabby
changes
Simmons.
on both sides,
Number
actually.
9,
So the first
Richarlison.
goal of the
Number
game.
19,
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far...
Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Up he goes! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Thuram fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Oh, it's Dembele. And here's Camavinga, and it's made its way to him.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's come loose. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Saliba cuts it out. Oh, that pass isn't the best. France looking to pass their way through. Here's found the way through. Tries a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Pedro Porro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, there's the clearance. In with the challenge. And here's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Porro. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedro Porro. And he's cut it out.
There will be 3
Mbappe.
minutes added time.
Guendouzi. It's Thuram. Played out towards the right wing. Dembele could try cutting inside here. And he's there to get it away. And smartly reclaimed. He's looking to win it for them. Chouameni. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
CCTV is now in operation
So all
for your
square,
safety.
we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Substitution in progress.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Tell. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Tell. Madison. Rabiot. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Tell. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tell. Tottenham finding their passes. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Tell. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. And that should get the job done. And it's Guendouzi. There's the shot! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
There will be
Mbappe.
1 minute added time.
Madison.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Half-time, extra time.
And now, please turn towards
Well, it has
the
been
screen
a
for
punishing
special
game, both
presentation
physically and
featuring our
mentally.
guest
But does
performers
either
today.
team have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Dembele hurtling down that right flank. And he's managed to get free. Dembele, very nicely done. Dembele going full tilt down the right-hand side, showing good feet. Crunching tackle. Oh, that's neat. Gets a good foot in there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Dembele. That's a throw. Van de Ven. I think we're just about done here. France clearly now in lead preservation mode. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Koundé. Guendouzi. Nicely weighted ball. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, nice touch. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Oh, it's Dembele. That's very neat. Hangs one in. It's a mighty effort! Off the post. Mbappe! Goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Number 10.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.